So here's the truth. You want to sign higher paying clients for your online business. You're getting on that sales call, you get into the very end of the sales call, they're a perfect prospect, you'd love to work with them, they have great energy, you drop the price, you drop the bomb, and they say, I can't even do that, I have like $500 in my bank account. That is a fundamental issue of your business. You have to be not only attracting, but outreaching to people who have money. I see so many people who tell me about how they land clients all the time, they sign clients for their agency, how they sign clients for their consulting business, but they're clients that pay a tenth of what their service is on a down payment. So if they have a $5,000 service, the client will probably put down $300 because that's all they can do. And then they do monthly payment plans of $200 or $300 and they think they've absolutely won. They're out on top. I'm here to tell you that's a huge, huge, huge mistake. That is a sign that your business is not doing great because of the quality of lead flow. I'm going to tell you in this video how exactly to fix that, how to start attracting high paying clients that will pay for your service in full on the sales call, clients that are not hesitant to put down solid amount of money because they see the vision in your service or in your product. I'm going to tell you exactly how to get these high paying clients every single day. So the first thing you have to do, especially on an inbound funnel, if you're running a paid ad, because honestly, if you're high level, you're running paid ads. If you're running a paid ad, implement a type form, simple type form system. All this does is you simply have what is your first name, what is your last name, and you simply say, what are you making in your business? What does this do? Obviously qualifies the leads. I have a type form. If you're making less than $3,000 a month in your business, you cannot book in on the call. You can try to book in on a call, but it will not let you book in on the calendar call at the very end of the type form because you're under that amount in your business, aka you're a complete beginner. The reason why is because if you can't even pay for the initial setup fee, the initial setup cost, that means you don't have a proven offer. You're barely making any money with your business. You're treating it, you probably have a lot of limiting beliefs. The entire point of that first question type form is if you have, $3,000 in your business that you're making every single month, is to see where you're at. The next block is $3,000 to $6,000 a month in your business, which is better, obviously not very sustainable. And then $6,000 to $10,000, $10,000 plus, 10 to 50, 50 to 100. If you simply just implement the type form into your lead acquisition system, that will bring in 80% more qualified people, 100%. I used to just have a calendar link that I would put on YouTube. Some of my older YouTube videos that I have archived right now in a different niche because I was running a different offer about 7 months ago. And I would simply just say booking on a call, and all my traffic from YouTube would book it on a call. I get a lot of unqualified calls, a lot of people who literally didn't run legitimate businesses, people who had no idea what a solid offer looked like, a guarantee looked like. There was so much of that. So I had to shift through all the dirt. I'm like, I'm not even doing this right. I'm not a good business. Like I'm not even doing good of my business. And so it starts to screw with you mentally. When you get these bad clients, and you get these people that can't pay in full, when you're selling to poor people and you're not selling to higher paying clients, it screws up your psyche because you seriously associate yourself with how much they're paying. You're like, wow, I'm not really doing that great because they're not putting down that much. I'm not making that much money. In reality, it's an attraction issue. You simply aren't attracting them. You simply aren't attracting the right people. And even if you do get a good business on a call, they think you're a scammer because you're telling them the price at a discounted price, and they're thinking that's way too low for what you're doing. We're a legitimate business, and I want to legitimately scale from another business that knows exactly what they're doing, and they're only charging me $500. That doesn't sit right. Humans associate value with price and price with value. That's essentially how it goes. If the price of your program is higher, your prospects will simply perceive it as much larger, increased value. They'll see it as bigger value, higher value, more value. The second thing is just stop outreaching to broke people. I see a lot of, business owners who will just hire out setters and closers at the wazoo when they just started their business. They outreach to everybody. People from third world countries, people that don't have, the amount of funds that, a first world country would or anything like that. They just outreach to everybody. They just outreach to broke people, anybody. If you outreach to broke people want to hop on sales calls. They will really want to hop on sales calls with you because they'll see you as an authority really quickly. They want some game, they want some actionable steps, and they'll be like, yeah, let's hop on a call and let's do it. And then you get to the very end and they can't even put down $400. So understanding that who you filter out in your clientele is going to be key to scaling your business. Another simple, stupid thing that I see so many business owners do is they'll take 5 or 10 sales calls and they're immediately hire out a closer. Their closer makes them $0. They wonder why. They ask a lot of people. They ask other entrepreneurial friends. They say, why is my closer not making my business any money? Because you yourself haven't done the due diligence to learn all the objections that your ICP has, all the limiting beliefs that your ICP has, all the obstacles that your ICP has, that your client avatar has on the sales call. So when you train your closer, you're only training them at 25% capacity because that's all they know. So when your closer isn't making any money, it's a direct reflection of you. And it goes back to direct correlation of how well you know your client avatar. Because if you don't even know your own ICP to a T, how do you expect to hire somebody out and then teach them all that you know when it's extremely limited because you haven't taken more than 30 sales calls for your business? That is something I will never stop saying. That upsets me the most because I get people still sometimes on calls. Yeah, man, my closer isn't doing anything, he's just not doing really well. It's because you yourself haven't taken more than 50 sales calls. I even asked them, I say, how many sales calls have you taken for your business? Probably 20, but I'm super busy, so I hired out a closer. This is why you are the issue. In your business, all paths lead back to you from the get-go, essentially. And then once you start hiring out systemized teams and actually good talent, and you get to that point in your business, that's when it's solid. But from the beginning, if you don't know everything, how do you expect to hire somebody out, teach them half of what they know, then it just all falls apart. So the second thing that we have is the third thing we have is posting amazing content and become a valuable person. I attract high value people through this YouTube channel. This YouTube channel doesn't even have a crazy amount of subscribers. It only has 300. But I'm attracting qualified, high value business owners just based off what I'm saying. Now, this can only happen if you provide valuable content. Obviously, if you turn on the camera and you talk about absolutely nothing, you talk about some business stuff, but it's not really valuable, no one's going to want to book in calls with you. I would say about a handful of inbounds from YouTube every single week, but those inbounds are the most qualified, substantial, and high value business owners that I hop on calls with. Because of the fact that they see my content, they resonate with it, and they see me as somebody who actually knows what the heck I'm doing, because I do. So posting valuable content, showing expertise around the space that you're in is going to be key to booking in appointments on autopilot with these higher level people that will become your clients eventually, and people that can pay that amount of money for the down payment, for the settlement, for whatever it is. And you'll stop selling to broke people. You'll stop selling to poor people. I just got off the phone, somebody who I was going to sign, and I realized that I wanted to sign him, but his business, the more I talked to him about it, the worse I heard, and the worse things came up. So it's kind of like he mouth vomited everything at me at the very end, and I said, no, it's not a good fit for us to work together. He was a growth operator, and he talked about how this happened multiple times. The second time it's happened, he talked about how he signed multiple growth operating clients, but none of them paid him a setup fee. He negotiated a setup fee, but the growth operators or the creators actually rejected it. They talked down to it and they said, no, it's not going to happen. It's not worth it. No setup fee. All they did was rev share. So he had to do over 40 hours of work for this client to set everything up, direct market research, copying on the phone calls of people, building out the community, all the course modules, all the content, all the ideation, all the scripting, all the editing, every single piece of the business he was doing. Then launch date happened. Then they could finally do rev share. And I said, why are you not charging a setup fee? That 40 hours is at least worth $5,000. I've landed $5,000 setup fees for growth operating clients before. It's on this channel. Go take a look at it. And he said, well, he gave me a lot of pushback and I don't think I'm worth it that much. So I sat down with him and I listed every single thing that he was doing, and it accumulated to over 60 or 70 hours before launch. And I said, dude, if you don't think 70 hours of your hardworking time is worth $5,000, you are a fool and you shouldn't be running a business. And he went, holy crap, you are right. There's a lot of limiting beliefs around how much you're actually worth, and some people will sell themselves short just because they want to sign that client. But if you do everything I just told you to do, include type forms in the acquisition system, stop outreaching to broke people, Like very simple. Just don't even get in front of their faces. Post amazing, valuable content on YouTube. Talking about the niche that you're in, providing value, positioning yourself as an authority figure. I talk about client acquisition all the time. I've been doing it for months now. Day in and day out. I post every single day on YouTube or every other day. If you can follow those steps, you will sign clients on autopilot. If you put that type form before your call link, you'll be able to filter out so many different leads. You will see who's able to put down the cash. You will see who's able to help, get in front of your face. And you will close more deals with higher paying clients who are more valuable and who are worth it for your service. So stop selling to poor people. Sell to higher paying clients. And I promise you can use this, rinse and repeat it, and you will be at the top before you absolutely know it.